Hey Mickey, and welcome back to my channel. I am gonna review a product that I'm so excited about because, as y'all know, I love highlight. I love my glow. That's why I don't have any glow today, because I did not put any highlighter on. This highlighter series has been suggested by a viewer. In one of my previous videos, I've said that it's been so hard trying to get these. Thank you to my mom who's gotten this. Shout out to you. I'm just gonna go ahead and show you the Vice Highlighters, yeah! And I'm so excited to try these. Aside from the highlighters, my mom also got me the Vice blush and contour. They've got pretty Becky names, and this is from the Aura Collection of Vice Ganda. The Aura or Outer Cheek Collection, there's actually 8 blushes, 2 contours, and 3 highlights. I got all 3 highlighters. I only got 1 contour, and sadly, out of the 8 blushes, I only got 1 blush. Each one of them cost 145 pesos. And they give you 3.5 grams each. For 145 divided by 3.5, for every gram you're paying like 41 pesos. Let's go for the packaging. So I'm just gonna take one of these highlighters. It's plastic. Okay, it's plastic. You can totally hear that. It's plastic. And you open it up like a little compact right here. There, you open it up. Okay, and there you go. Does the Vice Ganda have a tattoo of stars? I can't recall. It looks a little cheap. It doesn't come off as sturdy for me. What adds to the affordability of the product is the packaging as well. I think Vice Ganda wants to appeal to more people, so you need to make sure your products are a little more affordable than the rest. Sometimes it takes a little sacrifice on the packaging, but when I see the packaging, it is Vice Ganda because it's a very, very hot pink, and when I think of that, I don't know, it just screams him. At the back, you can see the shade name, the ingredient. It's not a huge thing, but ako na-irk ako kasi when it's not consistent yung placement ng sticker. I would like for the sticker to be precise and in the middle, you know, not lopsided, but it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just a little pet peeve of mine. I will be applying these on my arm just so that we could see at least the consistency, the color itself. It's just how much pigment it gives off, and then I'm gonna be putting it on my face because sometimes ang performance ng product would still be different sa face and with brushes as well. If you are a Disney fan, you will know right away where these names come from. Here are the names: Shining, Shimmering, Splendid. You're probably a Disney fan because you'll know where that comes from. It's from Shining, comes off as gold here. Shimmering comes off more as like a pink tone. Splendid is more of a neutral tone, kind of like a white highlight. Like there's no color to it. It's just gonna give you the shine. So this one I think will be a little more adaptable to a lot of skin tones. Okay, so here is the first highlight. Again, we're gonna go for Shining first. There is a lot of glitter. It looks pretty big. The glitters look a little chunky. This may just be on the surface. Once I rub my finger and I actually swatch it, this could disappear. So let's see how it performs. I'm just gonna do this swipe. Oh, it feels soft. It's pretty soft. And here you go. I didn't even have to swatch a lot. Parang I just went like 1, 2, diba? Look at that. Here's Shining! After the swatch, I can still see some of the glitter, so it looks like it's not just glittery on the surface. Parang all throughout the product is glittery. A little chalky lang. So let's swatch, shall we? It looks a little muted down here, no? Again, I'm just gonna try to swatch over it again just to see the full color. It's definitely a gold. So let's swatch naman tong si Shimmering. Okay, parang smoother yung Shining actually. So here is the swatch. So here, I'm gonna swatch it right here. Parang it doesn't look as pigmented as I thought it would be. When I put it on, it's more muted down. Okay, this one looks a little chalkier though. I tried to build it up here. There, you can see the color a lot more. There's kind of a shine. There's a sheen to it. It's not exactly blinding, as Jeffree Star would say. Splendid. So I'm just gonna swatch it with this finger, with this ring finger. There. So I'm just gonna swatch it over here, right at the bottom of Shimmering. Mas neutral nga to. So let's try to build it up, no? Okay. This one gives off a lot more shine, diba? It captures the light a lot more compared to the 3. It almost reminds me of Glow Boss, diba? The pigmented ones aren't exactly showing off a lot of shine. Pinaka-shiny na yung neutral one. So let's go for contour. This is the Aura. Alam ko, I don't know. Please correct me. Is it Aura or Aura? Because I know it's Aura. Pero maybe the way he pronounces it, it should be Aura. Aura or Aura contour. The name of this is For Sure. It's like for show, for sure, girl. I don't know. I'm doing it wrong. I'm not saying it correctly. Contour looks promising, actually. It looks a little warm, and I prefer my contour to be more of a cool tone because when I go for contour, it's supposed to mimic a shadow, and a shadow is not warm. It's more cool tone. And this one looks a little warm right here, but let's swatch it. I may be wrong. Use one finger, 2, and there you go. Right under here. Where? I can't see the highlight much. Parang nawawala na yung highlight, no? Yep, I was right. It's a little warm for my liking. So let's build it, kasi sabi niya it's buildable. So that's one swipe. No, here's another. Okay. Pero syempre, when you contour, hindi naman dapat ganyang ka-dark in the first place. It's a little terracotta for me. Yeah. This is our blush. And guess kung anong pangalan niya. It's Winner! Pero according to them, it's Winner! I'm totally sabotaging the name. So let's swatch na. So 1, 2. Here you go. Oh, it's a light pink. This reminds me of a Barbie pink color. So that's one swipe. It's not as vibrant as I thought it would be. Shall we swatch this on my face? Okay, I got my brushes here with me. I got my blush brush, my contour brush, and these brushes are solely for highlight because I'm that obsessed with highlight. Here are all the swatches again, just for you to see. So this is Shining. See, diba? Parang medyo muted down siya. It's more like a color for me. This is Shining, this is Shimmering, this is Splendid. Out of the 3 highlights, Splendid is the one that captures the light a lot more. These two are kind of like they're just color. Tapos, this is our contour, and then this is our blush. It's definitely like Barbie pink. I know a lot of people may not like that color. Pero when it comes to this color, I think you should just have a light hand. Let's go for the blush. I'm just gonna get my blush brush. See if I'm gonna be able to coat it. So I'm just lightly tapping. And then, oh, okay, meron na siya. And then I'm just gonna, again, for this color, not particularly a fan of Barbie pink, but you should always have a light hand when it comes to this. It's better to build than to remove when it's too late na. So I'm just gonna apply here my cheeks. I love blush, but I don't want to look a little clownish today kasi lalabas pa ako. Okay, so there's the blush. You see it, you totally see it. This one has none, although I am a little red. This one, okay, so pigment is down. Let me see if I can put some here, right here. One thing's for sure, it's pigmented. So I put too much here, so what am I gonna do? So what do you do when you put too much blush? You just take your sponge, or I don't know, whatever you use to put on your foundation or your powder. So I'm just gonna get some of my setting powder, the Makeup Forever HD powder. Make sure that the sponge is dry, and then you're just gonna lightly tap some of that just to lessen the intensity. See? Nawawala na siya, diba? Or am I kidding myself? Parang, ayan. Okay, so nababawasan na siya. There, that's better. Blush-wise, I think it's nice. Definitely pigmented. Kind of surprised me, because feeling it, I thought it was a little chalky. I'll just try it again. Just once lang. Okay, wala naman ako masyadong nakuha. So, just build again. Just a little. There you go. And then I wanna, because sometimes I do the drunk blush thing, I'm just gonna put a little over here my nose. Parang kung ano lang yung excess. So I'm just going to run over my nose just a little. Just so that it has So just so that it'll look like my flush is natural, because sometimes a lot of people, they put blush here, ganyan lang, biglang dito it's all white. Parang it's so obvious na you put some blush there. Although some people like that, when I go for a natural look, I put a little blush right here. And I'm just gonna excessively tap just to make sure I don't get too much. And then I'm just gonna lightly brush it over my nose. How are my bangs? They're awful. And sometimes I put here on my chin as well. There! So that's my blush. Whew, not bad. So for me, this blush gets a check. And then there are other colors. Merong applauded sweet lang, Shala. Tama ba? Or Sechela, Manika, Bucon. What's Bucon? Is it like beauty convention? Talyada title. And so far, this one is nice. So far. Okay, so now let's go for contour. I'm just gonna get my contour brush. I'm just gonna lightly tap it. Okay, so I'm just gonna contour here on the hollows of my cheeks and right here, because as y'all know, my double chin been sneaking around. So I'm just gonna, okay, swipes. I'm just gonna lightly contour myself. Sometimes I contour here on my forehead, pero kahit dahil may bangs na ako, I don't really need to. So here, and I'm just gonna put here and here. Right here, because I'm trying to hide this baby. Right here. Okay, so there. And then I'm just gonna put a nose line, because that's what we all want. You know, parang skinny nose. Put here's finger ko and just do that and do this. I don't follow this part. Parang I actually try to make a straight line talaga right here. So there. Get my little brush right here and then make sure that I soften it so that, alam mo yun, hindi nagmukhang buy one take one sa nose line sa Divisoria at parang hinakot ko lahat. Right here. So, this one would work for me more as a bronzer than a contour for me. My favorite part of the collection. So first, let's start with shining. I'll tap a little. There, and then, tignan natin. Kita ba sa brush? Parang wala. Okay, so I'm just gonna lightly swipe right here. Can y'all see that? Okay, it's not blinding, is it? So far. So I'm just gonna lightly do this. It comes off as chalky when I look sa mirror. I like to sweep it up. So there's one highlight. There's shining. It's supposed to come off as gold, but right here on the camera, but it doesn't. It's coming off as more of just captures the light. I feel like this is the type of highlight na kapag nilagay ko na siya and at the end of the day, parang mag-fade away. Kasi that's what happens when you have a chalky product. I'm gonna use a different brush just so that I'll make sure that the colors don't mix. This is another brush that I got from Divisoria. This is shimmering. This is there. It's on the brush. I'll just tap a little. And then let's see. So I'll just tap. Okay, parang mas kita to, no? Mas kita si shimmering, definitely. Okay, this is the one that's coming off as a little pink. Wow, shimmering. I like shimmering. Looking at a mirror, parang it's a little white. This one is coming off warmer. This one, I think in the sun outside, it's gonna look a little more white. This one looks a little more natural. Okay, so... why did I do that? So, yeah. Splendid is, again, more of the neutral tone. I'm gonna use this one. It's kind of like a stippling brush. I'm gonna put it here at the middle of my nose, right here, and right here at the top of my lip. Okay, did you see that? Parang there was a lot of product that flew out. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna put here sa chin ko. Just a little. Okay. More neutral tone nga talaga siya. And here at the top of my lip. not very accurate. Okay, this one is capturing the light a lot more. So this one, parang out of all the three, ito yung pinaka mild na sa kanila. Next is this, and then this one, kung gusto mo talaga ng highlight one, just concentrating here, and then I put some here, and then I'm gonna put at the top of my nose, put here. I never put here at the tip of my nose because it makes my the tip of my nose look a little more rounded. So I'm just putting here at the top. Parang hindi masyadong kita, no? Kita ba? Can you guys see it? Pero ito kitang-kita to, no? Pati ito. Okay. Oh, there. When I do that, yeah. Okay. Parang nawala na nga yung shining, no? Maybe I'll put a little more shining. So these are buildable. I get now why they're buildable. Halimbawa, with one swipe, you're not getting as much product. Then it should at least be buildable. So there. There, you can see it more. Yan. So I put a lot more. So I will not digress from what I said. These textures are a little chalky. There's not chunks of glitter. But again, with highlight, this one, these highlights do emphasize the texture of my skin. And if you could see, texture of my skin is not nice. It's not smooth. The most blinding out of the three of them would be Splendid. See, I just put mine here, just concentrated it a little here. And parang yan lang tinitignan ko the whole time. This one, and this one, and here. Shining is the one that has emphasized the texture of my skin a lot more. They do not have chunky glitter on them. It almost seems like the whole powder, all of it is reflective. So you can rest assured na when you go out, people won't say, "But ang dami mong parang glitter sa mukha mo." It's not. I think we're gonna have to look at the longevity of this, okay? So at the end of this video, I will just show you guys how long these lasted. It's about 4 p.m. Hopefully these do stay because these look promising. So hi, it's been 2 hours and already I can see na parang medyo nag-fade away na yung blush ko. Highlight is still there, but parang yung blush ko hindi na kasing tingkad tulad ng kanina, no? Let's see how it performs again throughout the day or / night because it's a little late na rin. And contour, meron pa rin. Lalo na to, mas kita to, mas marami akong nilagay dito actually. Okay, as you can see, it emphasizes the texture of my skin. Pag ganun talagang highlight. So let's wait. Hi guys, it is 10 o'clock, so it has been 6 hours. I kind of went for a little jog. I know you're not supposed to exercise with makeup on because it's really bad for the skin. But I was testing this out and I didn't want to take it off. So I'm a little sweaty. Kanina, wala na tayong blush. Ngayon, parang halos wala na talaga. Now, this part is mostly sweat. But you can see, ayan o, meron pa akong highlight. Okay. So let's just say the highlight will last for 6 hours, maybe even a little more. And then, when it comes to the blush and the contour, halos wala na talaga sila. What do I think about the Vice Ganda Aura Collection? Well, it's got good points going on. So number one, it's cheap. It's only $145 for each blush, for each contour, and for each highlight. Packaging wise, it's not the best. Maybe that's why it's also cheap. When it comes to the quality of the product itself, texture wise, it's a little chalky, but it is smooth. When it comes to the pigment, it's not as pigmented first swipe, but it is buildable. And I think it gives off a good shine. It's not the most blinding highlight. It's buildable enough naman for it to be a better highlight than, in my opinion, the Sunny's Glow Gloss. For the blush and the contour, I think one swipe, yun naman good naman sila. When it comes to the pigment naman, they're a lot better compared to the highlight. So longevity, for the blush and the contour, they don't last as long though. For the highlight, they have stayed put. Medyo faded, but they're still there. Yeah, that's it. I think that's pretty much it. My eyeshadow has stayed put. In fairness, ha. And that's ColourPop. So do I think the Vice Aura Cosmetics is a good product? I think it is. If you don't mind reapplying it, I'm not gonna get mad at it because it's only 145 pesos each for each product. So I hope you guys like this video. I hope this was informative enough because, like I said, knowledge is power. Okay, when do I ever say that? If you guys have tried the Vice Cosmetics, you know, comment down below, tell me your opinions about it, if you like it, if you don't like it, and then if you have any more suggestions of other products that I need to review, especially the local ones here, then go ahead and comment down below. If you like this video, if you think it was, you know, good enough for your standards, then please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and share this video. So thanks guys, I'll see you soon. To love God, love your neighbor, and just be your best self. Okay, so, oh my gosh, bye.